This is Fred Yamunga from Integral Business Services. And on behalf of eTraining, I'll be presenting this webinar called Recruitment Process. Now, in this recruitment process, we're looking at selection and induction processes. So, what does this entail? So, recruitment is like finding the right pieces that fit into your puzzle. Because you want to complete this puzzle, your company is going somewhere, it's got a mission and vision, and so you want to find skilled people that will enable you to achieve your goals. Hence, now the recruitment part comes in. So you want the best out of the recruitment market. You want to hire people that are qualified, that meet this job spec, and that will be able to deliver what you are looking for. So purpose of this presentation, looking at recruitment processes, position analysis, position description, recruitment options, and how you advertise. So how do you recruit? First of all, you identify a new position. You say to yourself, yes, I need someone who can do this. That's a new position, which is vacant. And then you design a position analysis. That's your job spec. And then you ask from probably HR for permission to recruit, which in other companies you fill in a form and you put your business case for recruiting the person. And the HR comes back and say, yes, we give you the permission. And obviously that job you'll have identified to say how much a person who feels that vacant post should be paid. So you get the job advertised, you set up a selection committee. Selection committee looks at that job description and says, okay, what are the competencies here? You all agree on the competencies, what the job entails, what it should be, and then the process is other companies have got a policy that before they advertise outside the organization, the first advert should be an internal one to ensure just in case they can recruit from internally, which saves them a lot of money and time. And also, as part of their policy, will be to encourage the people within the organization to expand and grow. So hence, if you not find from internal, you now advertise outside, which becomes your search. There's so many search engines that you can go to, and you have your applications, people begin to apply. Now, what are the factors that affect recruitment? Organizational policy. What does your policy say? Organizational procedures, personnel skills and knowledge, they affect recruitment, the available budget, how much money do they have to spend on either advertising or recruiting and training. So why is that important? Some organizations will say, well, we've got the budget for training. If we get someone with the necessary qualifications, we can train them to the skill that we have. If the organization does not have the budget for training, so they will be looking for someone who's sharp and ready to go, fully trained from somewhere. Uh, so in that instance, they might be offering the person more remuneration. And then some of the factors that affect is the reputation of the company organization. How are they seen in the industry? Are they like one of the best companies to work for? And some candidates will be looking for an opportunity to learn, to grow, opportunity for promotion, and also the current labor market does play a huge role in affecting how the recruitment process is done. So the bigger the pool from where you're going to draw your candidates, the easier, but the smaller the pool, the harder. So you've got to be careful then how you position your analysis. So when analyzing a position, you must consider the future direction of the organization, what resources they have. You don't want to overstaff the organization with people with the same qualifications. You got to look at the future role changes, the future developments. What will that person be in the years to come if they decide to stay in the organization? How will that role evolve as the company grows and branches into different manufacturing of other goods or selling different products or probably offering different services. So you got to look at what are the knowledge, the skills, the attributes that are required, and any alternative options for filling the position. And your position description is what are the key tasks, objectives, what are the duties of that person, what are their responsibilities, what are the KPIs, what do they intend to fulfill within the organization, the level of the job, senior manager, middle manager, shop floor, What's the specific behaviors are required for that job, ethical standards that are required for that job, with whom are they going to interact in terms of customers? Do they face customers? Do they maybe talk to them online? Do they have any interaction with outsiders, or is just a role which is like in the back office? So all those things must be taken into consideration. And having taken that, now you look at your qualifications. What are the essential qualifications? Are they know how to use the software or the equipment? What essential qualifications? Is it probably a university tertiary qualification required? And what criteria are you using for hiring? What competence are you looking for? You know, is it WHS? What are the terms and conditions? So in essence, what are the non-negotiables that are required for this job? Then your competence required, which are generally covered in four areas: the knowledge, skills, experience, and attributes. And these have got to be very clearly advertised, clearly stated out. So when people apply, they know I got to have this specific knowledge. If it's to do with IT, it's got to be that specific knowledge. If it's to do with any medical jobs or, you know, technical, that means a specific part of knowledge or specific certification might be a best requirement for that. If you are recruiting internally, that could mean maybe a promotion, a transfer from other departments. And so within that state, you put in a vacancy on the bulletin or intranet. And internally, candidates can apply to human resources, or some of them can apply via their immediate managers. Those immediate managers then should forward those applications to the HR or to the relevant department that is recruiting. And when that happens, so your only reference checks you need are within the organization. If you're going to go externally, that means you're talking about recruitment agencies, you're talking about consultancy, you're subcontracting that hiring job to a third party. And depending what role they are and what they need, they might have their own policies and procedures, which they might have to abide by. If you're advertising yourselves, well, there are all those places that you go to, www.seek.com, there are journals, so much online advertising that you can do. Some jobs even advertise on radio. Yes, on radio you can do that as well. So, what is your effective advertising? It's got to be captive. You got to grab the reader. You got to grab the attention of job seekers, grab the attention of people so they can pass on this beautiful job that we have advertised. It could be the salary that could be grabbing the attention. It could be the conditions. And in some instances, some organizations have got they are highly reputable. Organizations like Google and Facebook, at the moment they advertise jobs, it's a big attraction to a lot of people, to work for those international organizations. Therefore, it must be plain English. Remember to follow the rules. Employment opportunities must be stated. Remember the anti-discrimination laws apply, privacy laws apply, and of course, make sure there's your company logo on it as part of your marketing as well. Yes, we come to the end of this webinar. Remember to do your self-paced activities, student workbook, prepare for your next sessions. As always, feel free to interact with us, send us an email, drop us your review. Thanks for listening and hope to catch you in our next webinar. Thank you.